neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? It's a neighborly day in this beauty wood, a neighborly day for a beauty. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Please, I have always wanted to have a neighbor just like you. I've always wanted to live in a neighborhood with you. So let's make the most of this beautiful day. Since we're together, we might as well say, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Won't you please? Won't you please? Please won't you be my neighbor? I'm so glad to see you. You know, last night I took a drink of my good water at my house, and I thought, how good it is to have water. And I had something to eat, and I thought, how good it is to have somebody prepare good food for me. I was thinking about make-believe, where Corny has good water coming out of his pipes, that good pump of his, yeah. And then as I was walking down the street, coming to visit with you, Chef Brockett handed me this bag and said, here are some buns. Will you kindly warm them in the oven? Well, I guess we should do what he asks. But it's just buns. Look like wiener buns to me. He's probably going to come over in a little bit. Now let me see. Here's the oven, but we'll need some pans to put them in. Let's count them, all right? He said there should be 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we'll put 4 more in here. 5, 6, 7, 8. There's an extra one. Oh, well, maybe I'll just do something else with that. We'll put 8 in the oven. Now, ovens are for parents. Turn it on. Won't take too long to warm them. No. Now they're 8 for him. My great-grandmother used to give me, I'll show you, wiener buns that were sliced like that, and then she'd put them in the toaster. Oh, that one's not doing too well. I'll try this one. And it would be toaster wiener buns. Gee, everything looks as if we might have a very good day today. I think I'm going to like today. I think I'll call it fine. I'll wrap it in ribbons and make it mine. I think I'm going to like today. It's very plain to see. I like every minute, and it likes me. Don't you agree? This is the nicest day in the neighborhood, the nicest day in the calendar, the nicest day in the hemisphere for me. I think I'm going to like today. Are you? It doesn't take too long just to heat it up a little bit. Now let's watch when it pops up. Whee! Even just that little bit, and it's warm. Now I'll show you how I used to eat them. With nothing on it. There's the back doorbell. Excuse me, let's see it. Maybe it's Chef Brockett. Chef Brockett, how are... Shh! I forgot. Hi. The buns, they're in the oven. Wait till I turn it off. Shh. Eight of them. 8. That one I ate some of. So where are the wieners? In the other room? When did you put them there? Shh. Did you see any? I didn't.
You have to come this way before you can get the wieners.
I don't see any wieners, Chef Brockett. Where are they?
Well, you have to look very carefully for them.
Did you hide them?
Follow me.
Follow Chef Brockett. All right.
Now be very careful.
You mean it's on the porch?
Well,
Good day,
here's your
Mr.
surprise.
Rogers.
Mr.
How
McFeely.
do you like the surprise, Mr. Rogers?
Oh, you've got an open grill here.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm here watching the fire, Mr. Rogers. Chef Brockett said a fire should not be left unattended, so that's what I'm doing, watching the fire.
Good for you,
Here's
Mr.
the water.
McFeely.
And here's your fork, Chef Brockett.
Thank you, and thank you for watching the fire
Oh,
for
you're
me,
quite
Mr.
welcome.
McFeely. That's a very important thing. It looks like they're all done, doesn't
Oh,
it?
they are. They are. Smell very good.
Don't they look delicious?
They surely do. How did you get here without my hearing you, Mr.
Oh,
McFeely?
I tiptoed, Mr. Rogers. I can be quiet when I want to.
Mr. Rogers, would you hand me a bun, please?
Yes, certainly.
I have to take these hot dogs to the neighborhood of Make-Believe.
Oh, you're going over there.
Oh, yeah.
Wait a minute now.
That's it.
You
Open
want
it
to
right
open a
up,
little?
please. Thank you. Ooh, doesn't that one look beautiful?
Uh-huh.
Wow, that's the way I like them. Put it right in the basket.
There.
Okay, could you give me
Are
another
you
one?
going to give one to everybody
Oh,
there?
sure. Oh, I'm going to give one to, everybody there, and well, maybe, just maybe, I might even have 2 left over.
Oh, I hope so, Chef Brockett.
Oh, well, I'd have to have one left over for you, Mr. McFeely.
How did you make this, Mr. McFeely?
You mean the fire, Mr. Rogers?
Yes.
Well, that's charcoal down there, you see?
Uh-huh.
And you put some paper underneath the charcoal, and you put a little charcoal starter on it, and you put a match to it. But you have to be very careful, Mr. Rogers, very careful, because if you left it unattended, somebody might come and touch this. This is very hot. You shouldn't touch it.
It's very hot. It's just as hot as the stove is.
Oh,
Sometimes
I'm
even
sure.
hotter.
That's right, that's right.
And you have to have a permit, don't you, to make
Oh,
these
yes.
things outside?
Oh,
Yes.
sure.
Oh, but that's fun when somebody knows how to do it. And
And doesn't it look good? And did you notice something that's happening here while I'm cooking?
what?
Well, what's happening while I'm cooking that never happens any other time?
You're talking.
Right. That's what's fun about cooking out. You can talk.
That's not the kitchen, is
That's
that right?
right,
I see,
sure.
Chef Brockett.
See? Every once in a while, it's fun to cook out because we can talk. If we were in there, I'd be every other word.
We'll have to do this more often, Mr. Rogers. You think so?
I think it'd be a lot of fun.
Oh, I think so, too.
Mr. McFeely, have you ever been in Chef Brockett's own kitchen?
Oh, once. But I walked in one day, Mr. Rogers, and I started to sing. You know, I like to sing occasionally.
I know.
And he shushed me. Did you know that?
Well, do you know that up on the wall, did you see that plate up on the wall? It says S-H-H-H-H.
Shh, that's right. Oh, I had to do that to Mr. McFeely a lot. He sure does like to talk. Fast, too. Yeah, well, I had to keep him real quiet. I'll tell you, everyone looks better than the one before.
Well, there are 2 more.
Well, now
Look
let
at
me
those.
see.
There are 2 more, Chef Brockett.
I think I'm going to have this one for Mr. McFeely.
Oh, thank you, Chef
I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks
Oh,
again
well, you're
for
an
watching
expert
the
cook,
fire.
Chef Brockett.
Oh, thank you. You're just a wonderful man. I appreciate you watching the fire. That's an important
Oh,
job.
it's very important. I'll hold my water can, Mr. Brockett.
Oh, yeah, and my friend Mr. Rogers, well, he lets me come into his kitchen, and now that he's let me cook on his porch too, well, I think you should have one too. Okay?
Thank you very much,
Well,
Chef.
you're most welcome.
Isn't it warm with the fire?
Yes, doesn't it make everything warm? That should give you an idea of how hot it is. Well, now, I have to be off to the neighborhood of Make-Believe.
Let me see in your basket. Oh, you have a lot.
Lots of hot dogs.
I'll keep these.
All right, fine. I'll take these plates just in case anybody would need one.
Wonder if Daniel likes hot dogs.
Oh, I know everybody's going to like these. They're just delicious.
Good
Well,
day, Chef Brockett.
goodbye,
Good
Mr.
day.
McFeely. Thanks again.
Oh, you're
Thank
welcome.
you, Chef Brockett,
I'll
for the
take care of the fire,
surprise.
Chef
You're
Brockett.
welcome. Bye.
Bye.
Now, don't you worry, Mr. Rogers. I'll take care of the fire and put it out for you and clear all your porch out for you, Mr.
Well,
Rogers.
thank you very much, Mr. McFeely.
Well, you're quite welcome.
You want to do that now, I guess?
Yes,
We-
I will. So if you have things to do, Mr. Rogers, just go right ahead, all right? And I'll just take care of the fire.
Thank you,
I'll
Mr.
put a
McFeely.
little water on it right now, Mr. Rogers.
All right, in we go.
Good day, Mr. Rogers.
Good
Good day.
Thanks for the surprise.
Oh, you're quite welcome.
Well, how did we know that Chef Brockett was going to have a surprise for us on the porch? Well, I'd like to check and see if he gets to make believe with his wieners. Do you call them wieners or hot dogs? Let's see if it's time for the trolley. Here's Daniel's clock. And there's the museum go round. Around and around and around, museum. Here's X's tree and Henrietta's house. And Corny's factory. And there's the trolley. It is time for the trolley. Trolley, how are you? Look. Yes, Chef Brockett and Mr. McFeely cooked these out on my porch. Yeah. How are things in make-believe today? Good. I'm glad. You ready to go in? Are you ready to go to make-believe? Are you? Okay, let's go together and see how the wieners turn out in there.
Wieners best, but sometimes I like wieners.
Wieners?
Do you call them wieners or hot dogs?
Hot dogs.
You do?
Yeah, mostly we call them hot dogs in my family.
Oh, I never liked the word hot dog too much. It just made me think of a dog being too hot.
Oh, can I get that stripe for you?
Yeah, thank you. I've had a lot of dog friends.
Oh, I can understand that. You know, Daniel, before I met you, I didn't like tigers.
Well, why?
Well, I was always afraid of them. They looked so mean.
Well, you know, I'm a tame tiger.
I know, but I had to learn that.
Oh, and I had to learn to be tame myself. I used to growl and prowl.
You did?
Oh, sure, but I don't anymore.
You don't?
Oh, no, I don't growl anymore. I'm tame. I don't prowl anymore. I'm tame. I know right, I know wrong. I say thank you and please. I remember to cover my mouth when I sneeze. Achoo. I don't growl anymore. I'm tame. I don't prowl anymore. I'm tame. I use napkin and fork at each hamburger feast.
Or wieners.
I act like a gentleman, not like a beast. I don't growl anymore. I'm tame. I don't prowl anymore. I'm tame.
Oh, I like you tame, Daniel.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Do you hear something?
Did you hear that?
What is it?
Help everybody.
It sounds like Corny.
Did he say fire?
It sounds like it. He's calling for help. I think we better go. Yeah, let's go
I'll
and
meet you there,
see.
Daniel.
All right.
Help! Fire! Help! Fire in the factory!
Corny, are you all right?
Yes, I'm all right.
Where's the fire?
Oh, it's in the boiler room. Can you pump me some water?
Oh, sure.
Over there at the pump. Oh, fire! Calling all helpers. Fire in the factory. Calling all helpers.
Help is coming.
Where's the water?
Here it is, Corny. I've got a full...
Thank you.
Here.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, yes, I'll take it right in.
I'll call the volunteers.
Yeah, call
Fire
the...
in the factory. We need volunteers to fight the fire.
What's
Help,
wrong,
fire
Lady
in the
Evelyn?
factory.
What's
hello,
wrong?
Daniel.
Hi.
Hi.
What's wrong?
Well, Corny says there's a fire inside. He's all right, though. And
good.
I'm going over to the castle and tell everyone.
Okay, be careful.
You be careful.
I'll
Daniel.
watch
Promise
outside.
you'll be careful.
I will. Is Corny, you all right?
Walking my bird.
Uncle Friday.
Do you have an appointment?
No, sire, but this is an emergency.
People do not see me without an appointment today.
But Uncle Friday...
No buts about it, Lady Evelyn. Make an appointment.
Oh, how can you be so...
Royal.
But it's about the factory.
Make an appointment, please.
Oh, all right.
Come along, Birdie. Come along.
Hello, Miss Bolificate. I'd like to make an appointment to see Uncle Friday, please, in about 3 1/4 seconds. Thank you.
Lady Evelyn, I presume?
Yes, Uncle Friday, there's a fire in the factory.
You mean inside?
I mean everywhere.
Why didn't you say so?
Well, I tried to.
Firefighters, attention everyone. Fire at the factory. Put the fire out, everyone.
But Uncle Friday, it's not enough just to tell people what to do about a fire.
A king's command should be enough in the land. I'll go up higher. I'll stop the smoke. I'll go up higher and say so.
But Uncle Friday...
Fire, put the fire out. Put it out now.
Uncle
Put it
Friday,
out. Yes?
there's always smoke when there's a fire.
Yeah.
I'd better go over and see if I can help.
Oh, no, fire.
Yes,
Meow, 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 meow,
Oh.
meow, scared, meow, meow.
Oh, Henrietta.
yes, Henrietta.
Of course you're scared.
There's There's always smoke when there's a fire.
You just stay here with Uncle Friday. I'm going over and see if I can help.
Meow, meow, meow. Miss Chef Brockett is there. Meow, great help.
Oh,
meow.
good. Will you keep Uncle Friday company?
Yeah.
I
Yes,
think he's a little bit frightened.
Fire in the factory, fire in the factory.
Meow, 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 meow.
Yes, well, I'll take care of you, Henrietta. Just stay with me. Fire.
Looks like it's coming now.
Oh, good.
Oh, my, isn't it?
I think the worst of it is over.
Oh, is Corny all right?
Yes, he's okay, isn't he?
Oh, yeah, I've seen him a couple times. He's really a great firefighter, I'll
It
tell
looks
you.
as though everyone is.
Oh, we're trying our
Oil
best.
command.
What's that?
Stop the fire in the land.
Well, what's King Friday doing?
It's Uncle Friday.
The smoke.
What's
Stop it all.
It sounds like he's commanding the fire to be over.
Oh, well,
End it.
you have to
End
do...
it.
Oh, King Friday, you have to do more than just command it to stop.
Well, maybe he's scared.
Well, Henrietta's afraid, too.
Oh, I think everybody's afraid of fires when they don't stop.
Looks like it's just about out now. Well, that's good.
Yes, oh my, we have this one really under control, don't we?
Yeah.
Oh, Corny, I wish... Oh, here he is.
Everything's ruined. My factory's ruined. I just couldn't stop the fire. What a day. What a day.
Oh, Corny, we're so sorry.
Oh, we're very sorry.
I'm very sorry for you, Corny.
We
We
really
sure
are.
are, Corny. I mean, we tried our best.
And we'll help you, Corny.
When nobody got hurt.
No.
And,
No, I
oh, I'm grateful for all your help. I mean, there you came, Chef Brockett.
well, it's under control now, too, Corny, so don't worry. Hey, why don't you have a hot dog, Lady Aberlin?
Thank you, Chef Brockett.
How about you, X? Would you like a hot dog?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I've really been working. I could...
And Daniel, here's one for you there.
Oh, thank you, Chef Brockett.
You're welcome.
I just don't feel like any myself. All those chairs. Oh, wait till I show you.
I feel so sorry
Oh,
for
yeah,
you.
it makes me sad.
This is the only one I could save.
Oh,
Well, you made that one, and you'll make lots of other ones, Corny. You wait and see. I know you will.
and we'll all help you, Corny.
We'll help you all we can.
There's just too much to do after all that.
No, you'll do it.
Sure, there's too much to do today, but tomorrow's another day.
Yes, Corny, tomorrow's another day. And why don't you come with me to my clock and we'll talk about fires and how scary they are and how scary this one was. And we'll remember that nobody got hurt. And you can stay with me in my clock until your factory's ready again.
Hey, I have an idea. Why don't you take all the rest of the wieners with you?
Oh, that would be great.
Okay?
I don't feel good.
Of course you don't. You lost your factory, and we know you don't, but I think right now we're all pretty tired.
Yeah, boy, I know I am, and I've got to go see how Henrietta Pussycat is. I mean, she was really scared.
She's over at the castle, X. I'll tell you what, I'll go over and check on them, and I'll be back later to help.
And you come along with me,
And
Corny.
thanks so much for the hot dog, Chef Brockett.
Oh, you're welcome, Lady
Yeah,
Amber.
Thank you, Chef Brockett.
You're welcome. I'm glad I could be here to help.
Well, I am too.
And I am too. I'm grateful. I'll come with you, Daniel.
Yeah, come along, friends. Come along. Yes, well, it's such a joy to be interviewed by you, Miss Torrey.
Thank you, Your Highness. Now tell me, when was the first moment you knew about the fire?
Well, it was when my niece came to warn me. You see, we are in great danger here, so close to the factory and all.
I understand. And who is the owner of the factory?
Well, his name is Cornflake Especially, and he makes rockets. They are rocking chairs, you see, and he calls them rockets. I have one in my castle.
I'm sure you do. Now, can you tell me who is helping to put this fire out?
Well, I'm giving the orders, and there are a few people over there who are squirting the hoses.
Meow, meow, so frightening, meow.
Oh, of course it's frightening, Miss Pussycat. Anything out of control is frightening.
Uncle Friday.
Well, I'm certainly in control.
Uncle
What is
Friday,
Yes?
the fire's over.
Oh, well, it took long enough. Lady Aberlin, I'd like you to know my interviewer, Miss Torrey.
How do you
How
do?
do you do?
That's my niece who's been helping with the fire, too.
Yes.
Yes, well, it took long enough, Lady
Yes,
Aberlin.
it surely did, and it ruined a lot of things.
Can you tell me the extent of the damage for television and newspaper?
Well, you'd really have to check with Mr. Peshley about that.
Meow, meow, anybody hurt? Meow.
No, Henrietta, nobody got hurt.
Well, good.
They
Now-
did get sooty and tired and sad, but nobody got hurt.
Well, I'm sure about that, but now listen, Lady Eberlin, I don't want any fire and smoke and things like that here anymore.
No, of course you don't, Uncle Friday. Things like that are enough to frighten even a king.
Yes, are you sure it's over?
Yes, I'm sure.
Well then, in that case, I shall go and inspect the damage.
I think that's a royal suggestion.
Yes, Miss Doria, you may report to your audience that King Friday inspected the damage immediately following the fire.
Oh, I shall do that by all means. Shall we go now?
Very well. Henrietta, would you like to come with us?
Meow, meow, hurt?
No, and I'll come with you.
Very well, we shall meet you ladies there. Come along, Henrietta.
Very well, Uncle
Very
Come
well,
with
good
your
Friday.
brave king. Yes. Oh, boy. Was that a scary time. Whew. But Corny's all right, isn't he? And Daniel's all right. And X is okay. But even King Friday, he just stood there and commanded that the fire go out. Well, they got tired and sooty and sad. Gee, I bet Corny's angry too. Parents often make a great big fuss, you know, about children not playing with fire, with matches or anything like that. Sometimes children wonder, why in the world are you making such a fuss about it? But it's because parents really care about their children. Yeah, I care about you too. I like to take care of you. That's why we think about some of these things that are scary. I'm taking care of you, taking good care of you. For once I was very little too. Now I take care of you. And someday you might be a mommy or a daddy, and you'll want very much to take care of your children and not ever have them hurt. You might even sing the same thing to them when you're grown. I'm taking care of you, taking good care of you. For once I was very little too. Now I take care of you. So Daniel will take Corny to his clock tonight, and they'll talk about the fire. It's good to talk about the things that are scary like that. And it's good to have friends, too, who can help you do that. Fire is okay when it's in a stove or in a fireplace or a furnace. But any kind of fire is scary when it's out of control. It sure is. Well, Chef Brockwood was a real help, wasn't he? Taking food to them. Oh, they'll have enough things to eat there at Daniel's clock for the whole time that Corny's there. Wonder if they'll start to rebuild the factory very soon. You think? Well, we'll certainly know more about that tomorrow. We'll start the day tomorrow with a song. 4, 2, 1, 2. Tomorrow, tomorrow, we'll start the day tomorrow with a smile for you. Till then, I hope you're feeling happy. Chef Brockett. Hi. Till then, I hope your day is snappy. You're okay.
Everything's fine.
Oh, good.
Everybody's all right.
Oh, I'm glad. Well, I'll walk you home.
Okay, fine.
Today, we will say a very
Happy tomorrow to you. Bye.
Glad you were there to help.
Everything's fine now.
See you tomorrow.
Production funds for this series were provided by a grant from the Sears Roebuck Foundation and by a children's program fund established by NET affiliated stations.
This is NET, the National Educational Television Network.
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? It's a neighborly day in this beauty wood, a neighborly day for a beauty. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? I have always wanted to have a neighbor just like you. I've always wanted to live in a neighborhood with you. So let's make the most of this beautiful day. Since we're together, we might as well say, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Won't you please? Won't you please? Please won't you be my neighbor? I thought about you all last night and all of this morning, and I just wondered what's going on in make-believe. I have a feeling that they're thinking about rebuilding the factory. I hope so. But as I came to see you here today, I stopped by to see some friends of mine at the volunteer fire department in our neighborhood. Oh, and they showed me a lot of things that they use in helping people to put out fires. And I asked them if maybe they'd be able to send me over a fire helmet and a coat and some boots so that we could get dressed up and pretend that we were firemen too. Why don't we ask Picture Picture if it would show us what firemen do to get ready to help people when there is a fire, shall we? Picture Picture on the wall, will you kindly show us all what firemen do to get ready to help people when there's a fire? There are their coats all lined up in a row. Firemen's coats. And there they are taking care of the car. Look at him going down the pole. Down the pole at the fire station. Oh boy. Can really slide down the pole well, can't they? They slide down the pole and then they get onto their fire trucks. The fire trucks are always ready. See them running onto the fire truck? And off they go to help somebody who's in trouble. Thank you very much, Picture Picture. I like Picture Picture, don't you? Why don't we just pretend that we're firemen and we just slide down the pole, okay? Hold your hands like that, and now Slide down the pole. Good. Once more. Slide down the pole. Down we go in the pole. Somebody at the door. Let's see who that is.
Good day,
Oh,
Mr.
Mr.
Rogers.
McFeely,
Good
how are
day.
you?
I just stopped at the volunteer fire department, Mr. Rogers. Now I have all the equipment here, Mr.
Oh,
Rogers.
thank you. They did send it
Oh,
over.
yes, they did. Let's try it on, Mr. Rogers. All righty?
Oh, fine.
Shall I help you? I'll explain it to you, Mr.
Oh,
Rogers.
please do.
Just set it right down here, Mr. Rogers.
Well, I'll sit here and you can
Take a
just put
seat
it
there
on.
and go step by step. We'll open it up here.
What all is there?
Now, first of all, are the boots, Mr. Rogers.
Oh, good.
So we'll just try them on. Now, you're going to have to take your loafers off, Mr. Rogers. That's right.
All right.
There we go. Now, you try this boot first. That one on. Well, I get the other one, all righty?
All right.
Here we go.
Oh, they're big boots.
They certainly are. They're rubber and they protect you, Mr. Rogers.
Heavy rubber boots.
Right. Now, here's the other one. There you go. Get
Thank
your
you,
foot
Mr. McFeely.
up. Have it, Mr. Rogers?
Yes, I'd stopped by there earlier today, and they said they would send me some.
Oh, I was driving by and they asked me to bring it over to you, Mr. Rogers.
Oh, that'd be a heavy load on your bicycle.
Now,
There.
let me show you something, Mr. Rogers?
Yes.
Would you stand up a minute?
Certainly.
That's right. Now,
Oh, boy, they're tall, aren't they?
there you go.
Oh.
See how tall they are?
Certainly
Now,
are.
the next step, Mr. Rogers, is this.
Yes, sir.
Here we go. Here's your helmet.
Oh, number 1 on it.
Number 1, and we'll get little earmuffs out there, Mr. Rogers. Put it right on your head. That's it. You have it there. There we go. We're almost ready. Little strap
Does this go under your chin?
under your chin. That's right. Oh, almost ready. Now, next step, Mr. Rogers. Here we go.
Thank you,
This.
Mr. McFeely.
This, Mr. Rogers, is your coat. You go one arm,
Oh, it's rubber, isn't
rubber coat. Very, very heavy and warm. Here we go. And your other arm. Oh, now big buckles on the front. We'll notice that, Mr. Rogers. There you go.
it? How do you put them in?
Let's try this one. Goes like this. You push in.
Oh, yes.
You're doing better than I am, Mr. Rogers. If you can help me, there you go, you see?
Thank you very much, Mr. McFeely. Gee, that's great.
Now you're all set to pretend you're a fireman, Mr. Rogers.
Oh, here's some gloves.
Rubber gloves, you want to put those on too?
Yes, I'd like to.
But they're nice and warm too, aren't they?
Oh, they are.
Well, that's fine, Mr. Rogers. Well,
Need a lot of protection, don't you, Mr.
right,
McFeely?
you're right, and that is a lot of protection there, isn't it? You can tell how heavy it is, can't you?
I surely can.
Well, I have more errands to do, Mr. Rogers, so I have to run off. I'll be back to pick up your equipment, all right? And I'll put this right down here. We'll see you a little later, all right, Mr. Rogers?
Thank you, Mr.
Good day.
McFeely.
Bye. Hope you
Bye.
enjoy your equipment. Good day, Mr. Rogers. Bye.
Bye. Mr. McFeely's really a busy man. Oh, I don't walk very well in it. I'm not used to it. Boy, it takes a lot of training to learn how to be a fireman. Yes, you go to school. But we can pretend that we're a fireman now. Let's just pretend that there's somebody in trouble right up at this window. I've already put a little doll baby there. So we pretend that she's in trouble with the fire, and she's waiting for us to rescue her. All right? Well, it's very scary, isn't it, to have a fire like that? Well, good for you for waiting for us to bring you down. I guess we should have had the curtains open, and then she would have been waiting like that. Good for you for waiting, because we wanted to come and rescue you. Fires are scary things. I know that. And sometimes we don't even know how they begin. It's so hard to understand about some things like that. It surely is. Some things are very hard to understand, aren't they? Some things I don't understand. Some things are scary and sad. Sometimes I even get bad when I'm mad. Sometimes I even get glad. Why does a dog have to bark? Why does an elephant die? Why can't we play all the time in the park? Why can't my pussycat fly? Why, wonder why? Why, wonder why? Why does it have to get dark Why won't the day always stay? Let's say goodbye to the nighttime, goodbye. Let's send the dark time away. Why do big people say no? Why are their voices so loud? Why don't the witches and bad guys all go? Why does the sky fly a cloud? Someday, oh someday, I'll know what to say. Someday, oh someday, I'll not have to say. Why, 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 why? Why, wonder why? Why, why, There are a lot of things to wonder about, aren't there? Well, right now I'm wondering about the people in make-believe. So let's just go and see how they're faring today. Yeah, we want to know how Corny is, how Daniel is, how the King is, how everyone is. Let's just see if it's time for the trolley. There's Daniel's clock in the museum. There's X's tree in Henrietta's house. And the factory. Oh, the factory. They'll need to clean that up, won't they? Well, we'll see. Yes, sir, Trolley. We're anxious to get into make-believe. Could you take us? Good. Yes, we want to see how everybody is today, after the sad day of yesterday. In we go to the neighborhood of make-believe.
I realize that there is a great deal to do. Hello, Trolley. Trolley. And I want you to do everything you can to help those neighbors. After all, we put out their fire. Now we shall help them rebuild.
Well, you are a generous king, King Friday.
Yes, of course I am. Of course I am. Who's coming?
Oh, hello, everybody. How are you?
Hi, Sarah Saturday.
Hi, King Friday.
How are you?
How do you do, Sarah Saturday?
I was so sorry to hear about the fire at the factory.
Yes, well, we were able to put out that fire yesterday. Now today I'm commanding Handyman Negre to help them rebuild the factory.
Oh, I'm glad you want to help them, King Friday.
Yes, well, why don't we go talk about that inside the castle then, Sarah Saturday?
Oh, I'd be delighted. Good luck with your rebuilding, Handyman Negre.
Well, thank you very much, Sarah Saturday. Thank you.
Were it not for me, there would be no rebuilding.
Of course, sir, and I'll do my very best, sir.
Yes, that's the attitude. Now, come on, Sarah Saturday.
Yes, King Friday.
If
there's anything that I can do to help, please let me know.
Oh, I will, Sarah
Yes,
Saturday.
come along.
Thank you.
Sarah.
Thank you.
Come along.
Oh, I am at Daniel's clock, Cornflake especially manager. I'll just go down and visit him and see. Daniel! Oh, there you are.
Oh, hi, Joe.
Hi, Daniel. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing the best I can.
I guess. Trying times, huh, Daniel?
It sure is. It's really hard to have somebody around who's so sad.
Well, how is Corny?
Oh, he's feeling very sad, you know. He won't eat anything, and he won't talk, and he doesn't want to see anybody. You know.
Well, King Friday told me to come down here and that I was to do anything possible to help him rebuild that factory.
Oh, I wish you could tell Corny that.
Well, do you think if I called him, do you think he'd come out?
Oh, maybe. Gee, I don't know. You could always try. I've been calling him. I've been knocking on his door. I've been saying, "Hey, Corny, come on, let's just talk about it." But he doesn't even want to talk about it.
He doesn't, does he?
No.
Well, why don't we try calling him?
All right, you go on. Mm-hmm.
Corny!
Corny. Corny. Try down in there, because he's...
Corny!
Corny.
Cornflake especially!
Cornflake especially.
Mr. Peshly!
Yes, he likes that name.
Mr. Peshly?
See, he's not coming.
I've got it.
What?
Cornflake especially, manager of the neighborhood rocket factory, which we are going to rebuild.
Did somebody call my name?
Oh, there you are.
Why, hi, Corny. Oh, hello, Daniel. I've been resting.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, how are you?
Well, I just don't feel like talking.
Yeah, I guess you don't, Corny. I mean, after all, you've really had some terrible trouble.
Oh, I was wishing you'd tell me that it was just a bad dream, all that.
Well, sometimes things like this do happen in bad dreams, but this time it was the factory fire, and we're going to build you a brand new factory.
Oh, we'll never be able to do it. Just never.
Well, why do you say that, Corny?
Because I can't even find the instruments, and that's a great big part of the factory.
The instruments?
The instruments?
What do you mean, Corny? What instruments?
Well, you know, the large knob on the front and the two small knobs and the metal tube and, oh, especially the direct current meter.
The direct current meter?
The direct current meter was so important for my factory. Oh. So many things were lost. So many things.
Corny, why don't we just go over and we'll take a good look?
Well, I just don't think we'll ever find it. They're gone, and I don't know where we'd ever get some others.
Oh, well, Corny, you just can't feel that way, can you, Daniel? I mean, you just got to have hope.
Well, I know how sad you feel, Corny, but you could take one more look. Well, if you think there's hope in it, but I just hate to go and see the old place. It makes me sad, Daniel. Well, of course it makes you sad. And it makes me angry. Of course it makes you angry. Anything bad that happens to you like that makes you very sad and very angry. It sure is nice that you understand.
Well, that's what neighbors are for, Corny.
Well, if that's what neighbors are for, I sure like neighbors.
Well, why don't I go on over and start looking, and then you can come on over when you're ready, okay?
Well, all right. Daniel gave me this bathrobe to wear, and, well, I haven't shaved or anything, but I guess that's okay, isn't it?
Well, you can just take your time and come over when you're ready, okay?
All right, I will. Do you want to come too, Daniel? Oh, no, I'll just stay here and cook dinner for us. Oh, thank you, neighbor. Well, good luck to both of you.
Well, thank you.
All right, I'll meet you over there.
Oh, Corny,
yes?
One thing I almost forgot. Would you tell me what those things are?
Oh, the large knob, the two small knobs, the metal tube, and the direct current meter. Yes, I'll see you over there.
Okay, all right, see you later. One large knob. Two, did he say two? Yeah, two small knobs. And, oh yes, a direct current meter. Okay. Well, I guess I better get on over there. Let's see if I can find this stuff. Okay. One large knob. Oh boy. It's really going to be tough to find things in this. Lady Elaine Fairchild.
Oh, hello, dear.
Oh, fancy meeting you here.
Are you looking for treasures, too?
Not exactly, Lady Elaine. You see, I'm looking for some very important things that were lost in the fire.
I didn't start the fire.
Well, nobody said you did, Lady Elaine.
Well, I didn't, because I do a lot of bad things, but I don't start fires.
Well, Lady Elaine, nobody around here said that you did start it.
Well, I thought everybody would think I did.
Well, you don't have to feel that you're going to be blamed for everything bad that happens around here.
Well, it surely does look bad.
Sometimes people are good,
I know.
and they do just what they should. But the very same people who are good sometimes are the very same people who are bad sometimes.
That's the truth.
It's funny, but it's true. It's the same, isn't it, for me? And sometimes people get mad.
They sure do.
And they feel like being sad. But the very same people who are sad sometimes are the very same people who are glad sometimes.
Nice.
It's funny, but it's true. It's the same, isn't it, for me? Isn't it the same for you?
You mean no one's blaming the fire on me?
Not one person.
You mean you just didn't come here to find me because you
No,
thought I had done it?
No, I didn't.
Oh, boy. Is there anything I can do to help?
You sure can. Why don't you help me look around here? I'm looking for some valuable instruments. A large knob and some small knobs. And one thing that's very important, a direct current meter.
A direct current meter? What's that look like?
Well, it's kind of large, and it has a long needle on it and some numbers, some very important numbers, and the needle kind of goes back and
Oh,
forth.
you mean it's that thing that was on the front?
Exactly.
Oh, on the front of the factory. Well, I'll look.
Okay,
I'll
I'll kind of start down here.
Okay. Sometimes people are good.
Oh, Lady Elaine! Lady
Yes?
Elaine!
What'd you find
Look
here?
at this. I found one of the small knobs.
Oh, good.
Look at that.
Oh, good. I haven't found anything yet.
Okay, keep looking. Oh, what this is. This looks kind of important. Lady Elaine!
Yes. Did you find something else, dear?
I found another small knob. That makes two of them.
Oh, good. I haven't found anything.
You keep looking for that direct current meter, okay? Oh, look at this. Oh, Lady Elaine, look, I found something else.
Oh, you're lucky. You're finding everything.
I found the large knob.
Oh, great. One corner,
All we have to do is find that direct current meter, okay? That's not it. That's not it either.
Hey, dear.
Yes?
Handyman Negri,
What?
is this
What?
it?
Oh, Lady Elaine.
Is that
You did
it?
Yes, look at, that's it.
Oh, that looks like that thing that was on the front.
That's the most important part.
Oh, great.
Oh.
Sometimes
Oh, I
people are
can't
good.
wait to tell Corny. He'll be
Sometimes
thrilled.
people find things.
Look at this.
Oh, dear, I just hate to see this. Oh, hello, Lady Elaine.
Corny.
Oh, hello, Corny, dear. I didn't start the fire.
Well, nobody said you did. Did you find anything yet?
Look at this. We found the two small knobs.
Oh,
and one
great.
large knob.
Oh.
And look what Lady Elaine found.
You found that, Fairchild?
I surely did, dear. The direct current meter.
Well, I'm just as pleased as Punch. Oh, how good of you to do that.
Well, sometimes people are good, and sometimes people are good, and sometimes people are good. Goodbye, boys. I'll see you later.
That's right.
Oh, she sounds in good spirits. We can really begin to rebuild now.
Oh, that a boy, Corny. Now you're talking.
Oh, every day isn't bad, is it?
Sure is it, Corny.
Oh, especially when you've got people around who care about you. Oh, let's go back and tell Daniel you found them. Oh, it's wonderful.
I'll tell you what. You go back and tell Daniel, and I'll go over and report to King Friday, okay?
Oh, good. And will you give him my thanks, too, please?
I sure will.
Oh, he sure can be a generous king.
That's for sure.
Oh, well, maybe we could rebuild this old place. Yeah.
Why, of course
well,
we
thank
can.
you, Handyman.
Okay, Corny. And I'll see you later.
Oh, great. Oh, we found you.
Hi, Charlie.
Well, they'll start to rebuild the factory tomorrow. Good. Boy, was I glad that Lady Elaine found something. Yeah, she really shouldn't have been inside there, but she helped Mr. Negri. She helped him find what was needed. And poor Lady Elaine, she was just worried so that everybody would be thinking that she started the fire. She's an imp, all right. Yes, and she does some naughty things. But she doesn't want to hurt people. No. No, she likes to tease every once in a while, but did you hear her say sometimes people are good and sometimes people are good and sometimes people are good? Sure. Sometimes people get wet, and their parents get upset. But the very same people who get wet sometimes are the very same people who are dry sometimes. It's funny, but it's true. It's the same, isn't it, for me? And sometimes people are good, that's it, and they do just what they should. There's somebody at the door. Very same people who are good sometimes. Well, maybe it's Mr. McFeely. Is that you, Mr. McFeely?
Yes, it is, Mr. Rogers.
Oh,
Here
hi.
I am again. I came back to pick up the equipment, Mr.
Oh,
Rogers.
good. Well, I'll have it for you.
Best to be prepared, you know.
That's right.
We'll pack it up here for
Here's
you. Take
the
it right
coat.
back. Ready? Put the coat in first. There we go. And the helmet.
Guess what, Mr. McFeely?
What, Mr. Rogers?
Lady Elaine Fairchild found just the right thing to help Corny help rebuild the
Well,
factory.
I'm glad to hear that, Mr. Rogers.
Will you help me off with the
Oh, I sure will. Now we'll pull this boot off first. 1, 2. Oh, Mr. Rogers is holding it. Oh, here, I'll pull again. There we go. It's easier that way, Mr. Rogers. That's right in now. The next one. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Mr. Rogers. Let's go. I'll get it off. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Rogers. I'll put this right back in here. And I'll just rush over to the fire hall, Mr. Rogers.
Could I help you with it?
All right, you get that one. I'll get this one. Well, good day, Mr. Rogers. Good day.
Good day to
Hope
you.
you enjoyed the equipment.
I did, and
Good
thank
day.
the men for loaning it to
Oh,
me.
I will, Mr. Rogers. Good day. Bye-bye.
Bye, Mr. McFeely. Oh, boy, Mr. McFeely is always in a rush. I've got to go off myself, but I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow, we'll start the day tomorrow with a song or two. Tomorrow, we'll start the day tomorrow with a smile for you. Till then, I hope you're feeling happy. Till then, I hope your day is snappy. Tomorrow, it soon will be tomorrow and be our day. We will say a very happy tomorrow to you. We'll see them start building the factory again tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Production funds for this series were provided by a grant from the Sears Roebuck Foundation and by a children's program fund established by NET affiliated stations.
This is NET, the National Educational Television Network.
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? It's a neighborly day in this beauty wood, a neighborly day for a beauty. Would you be mine? Could you be mine, please? I have always wanted to have a neighbor just like you. I've always wanted to live in a neighborhood with you, so let's make the most of this beautiful day. Since we're together, we might as well say, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Won't you please? Won't you please? Please won't you be my neighbor? Glad to be neighbor with you. I've been thinking about building. You know, people are going to help Corny rebuild his factory. Thought maybe we could just do a little building ourselves right here. Where do you like to do building? Do you build on a table or on the floor? Why don't we build with these blocks on the floor, okay? Some people like to build with stones and sand. Some people like just plain wooden blocks. These are wooden logs. Yeah. Oh, They're rolly ones, too. And I thought we might just build a house the way some of the early pioneers might have built their houses. Let's see now. See, they would cut down trees in the forest and make them into logs like this. And they'd put them together for some place to live. Good. There. Thin like that. Some of the little ones are very important little logs. The little logs have their job to do, and the big ones have their job to do. There. That can be a little doorway there. Boy, it takes a lot longer than this to build a real log cabin. Some of these special little ones over here, too. There. Now, do we need this big roof or the smaller one? I think the smaller one will do, don't you? Let's use the smaller ones for the roof. Just the right size. The roof will keep out the rain and the hot sun. And the family inside will all grow together. Mother and the dad and the children. The children will play out in the yard and they'll grow just the way you're growing. You used to creep and crawl real well, but then you learned to walk real well. There was a time you'd coo and cry, but then you learned to talk, and my, you hardly ever cry. You hardly ever crawl at all. I like the way you're growing up. It's fun, that's all. You're growing, you're growing, you're growing in and out. You're growing, you're growing, you're growing all about. Someday you'll be a grown-up too, and have some children grow up too. Then you can love them in and out, and tell them stories all about the times when you were their size, the times when you found great surprise in growing up. And they will sing, it's fun, that's all. You're growing, you're growing, you're growing in and out. You're growing, you're growing, you're, what did you say? Oh, it's flashing. You're growing all about. You're growing so much you can tell me when the light's flashing. Hello? Miss Prolificate, how are you? Growing. Well, I think we can all keep growing all the time. What's going on in the neighborhood today? Good. People helping Corny to rebuild the factory, and King Friday having some gymnasts in his gym. Oh, we'd like very much to see them, could we? You know what gymnasts are? All kinds of exercises. We'll count to 13 and come, Miss Prolificate, all right? Okay, you ready to count with me? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Oh, that was lovely. Who was that, Mr. Lingaman?
That was Danny McManus doing two of the very simple moves that he first learned in tumbling, a forward roll and a headstand.
Oh, good. I like to see people beginning to know things.
Well, here is Lee, who will do a cartwheel, which is just a little more advanced.
Good for you, Lee.
And Joy will do a round off and backward extension roll.
for you, Joy.
Danny will try a front over this time.
A front over.
Very good, Danny. Joy will do a handspring, which is a little more difficult.
Fine.
And Lee will do a step-out handspring. Very good. Now Joy will try a yogi handstand, which is rather difficult. Good, Joy.
Thank you, Joy. Oh, my, yes, to see these children beginning to learn their... You call it tumbling, do you?
Yes, it's tumbling and free exercise, two events in gymnastics. I use the same movements in both.
I see. Now what happens next?
Well, I'd like to show you how we have fun learning to do some of the more advanced movements. We'll show you some of the little stunts we use to learn a back somersault.
Good. And that's how a coach helps his student.
Yes, and eventually they'll be doing those alone. And now all these moves that they've learned, the ones you've seen and others too, they can combine into exercises which are intended to be unified and beautiful to see. Lee is going to show us hers.
And that's Joy.
And here's Danny again with a combination. That's a strength movement which is very suitable for a boy.
Good for you, Danny.
Here's Lee with an exercise that she composed.
Oh, she must have worked a long time on doing this.
She had. Here's Joy with her exercise.
Good,
But that
Joy.
was very nice, didn't you?
I certainly did. Yes, Mr. Lingwood.
Now we have some older gymnasts who have worked a lot longer and practiced very hard. These are outstanding gymnasts, and they're going to show you what they can do after they've learned those moves and others even more difficult.
Who is first?
First is Lowell Meek, an old friend of yours.
Oh, Lord Meek, how good of you to come. Beautiful, Lowell.
Bobby Swanwick is next. Bobby is one of our outstanding high school gymnasts.
Good for you, Bob. Beautiful.
Debbie Murray is one of the outstanding girl gymnasts in high school.
Lovely, Debbie.
Paul Blaska is another very excellent gymnast from a high school.
Thank you, Paul.
You see, the boys work with more strength. Their exercises take strength, balance, agility, and flexibility.
Good. Oh, thank you, Lowell.
foundation, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Very beautiful.
Thank you so much. What a pleasure it is to see people growing in their own sports. Mr. Lingerman, perhaps they would come and greet me in my M room, would they?
I'm sure they would enjoy that, Your Majesty.
We would all have some milk together in the M room. I'm wondering what's going on in the neighborhood outside.
I'm sure glad my scarf didn't get in the fire.
Oh, I am too, X. And I'm especially glad that nobody got hurt. You know, fires can be very dangerous things.
Oh, I know that. One time I knew a boy who played with matches, and that's just like playing with fire.
It sure is. What happened to him?
Well, he burned a rubbish pile, and he was so scared that he ran into his house.
Did he call the firemen to come?
No, but his mother did.
Well, did they put the fire out?
Yeah, and he was so scared that he never played with matches again. He even wet his bed, he was so scared.
I bet he did. Well, you know, matches are for mothers and dads.
Yeah, I know that.
But building's for anybody, isn't it?
Yeah, building is right.
Yeah.
Are you ready to go back and build some more?
I am. Are you?
Yes, ma'am. I think building is nifty-galifty.
It sure is.
Hey, look at... Oh, Henrietta must have a new dress.
Must be a new... No, it isn't.
Meow. Meow, 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 think meow, corny. Meow, meow, curtains.
Oh, yes, Henrietta. I'm sure he'd love some curtains.
Sure, everybody can use curtains, don't you think, Lady?
Oh, yes, that's something you can always use.
Meow,
they're
glad.
beautiful.
Meow, meow, so afraid. Meow, meow, fire.
Yes, I know you were, Henrietta, but you know, not everybody can be a fireman.
Meow, couldn't.
Well,
but you can make curtains, Henrietta.
That's right.
Meow.
They're just beautiful. Let's bring them over to Corny right away. He'll be so pleased, Henrietta.
Yeah, he sure will. He needs everything that people can give him now.
Did you know that Corny's friends in other neighborhoods sent him some wood, and Daniel gave him some shingles, and Edgar Cook brought over some cement?
Oh, that's just great.
And now the curtains.
Yeah, now the curtains, Henrietta.
Meow, please, meow, meow, like them, meow.
Let's go. I'm anxious to get building again. You want to come, Henrietta?
Meow. Meow, 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 make more curtains, meow.
Oh, well, that's grand. We'll see you later then, Henrietta.
Meow, okay.
Okay.
Meow, luck.
Thanks. Corny's sure gonna like those curtains, Henrietta.
Sure will.
Meow, hope so.
Okay, I'll see you there, Lady Everly.
All right, X.
They look like polka dots.
They are?
They
They surely are. That'll just brighten the factory up.
You bet. I'll go the back way. See
All
you
right.
there.
I'll meet you around the front.
Oh, hi, Lady
How's
Erin.
it coming?
Oh, they're beautiful. Who made those?
Henrietta, aren't they nice?
Oh, they're really nice.
They'll just be marvelous for the new... Wow, it looks really good.
Yeah, it's coming along.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I wonder if you'd give me a hand and hold this upper piece right here till I can get this.
Sure.
This
I'm here.
Hi, X.
Oh, hi, X.
Hi,
How are
Henrietta
ya?
Negri. I'm great. How are you?
Oh, pretty good. Just trying to get this piece on here.
Yeah.
Listen, I wonder if you'd do me a favor.
What is it?
You think you can?
What is it?
There's some nuts and bolts in the back there. You think you could go find them for me?
Oh, sure. I'll be glad to look for them.
Okay.
Are they walnuts?
No, X. They're regular nuts and bolts, you know, for the factory.
Oh, that kind. Yes, I'll
Yeah.
look there.
How'd you build with?
That's right. There we go, Lady Evelyn. I think we've got
Oh,
it.
that's good. What's next?
Let's check it and see if it's straight. Let's see how she's coming. Yep. not
Looks
bad.
pretty good.
Now we...
Is this the kind you mean?
Oh, X, thank you.
Thanks,
That's
X.
it. That's it.
No walnuts in here.
No walnuts.
Yeah.
We'll just set
There
this.
are lots of bolts there. Golly,
Now
you're
we've
really
got it
coming
in place.
along.
We've got to get this piece on.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'll hold this.
Yeah. Now, X, maybe you can give us a hand here if you could.
You know,
Well, I could give you a wing.
well, I'll tell you what, there's a wrench, but I don't think it's the right size.
How about your beak, X? You think we could borrow your beak for a minute?
Could we, X?
Huh?
You mean like this?
Just sort of.
Well, I'll show you how. Oh, great. If you just go forward a little.
That's
Perfect.
it. Just
Hold that.
hold on to it right
Hold
there,
it.
X. Right
Hold
there. Hold it steady now.
You have the
Don't
nut
move.
and the bolt?
Yeah, get the nut here. Got the bolt in.
Oh, that's all right, X.
Okay, don't
Just
move now. Got
don't
it.
say anything.
Oh,
Got it?
Oh, how's that? Can you hold it another second?
In just a second, X.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, you'll be able to talk in just a minute.
We got
on, my breath.
Oh,
Very
don't hold
brave.
your breath.
You're really brave,
Oh.
X.
Oh, gosh.
There. How's that?
Oh.
I think you can let go now.
Yes? Oh, X. Oh, come
and
here.
over.
How are you?
Are you okay?
Oh, great.
You okay?
I mean, did I really help? I mean, did I?
Oh,
you
of course.
sure did.
Look.
Hey.
Couldn't have done it without you, honey.
Hey, that looks like another
Just
step. Oh, that's
You stick
beautiful.
with us. You know,
Okay.
I need another.
Boy, do I ever like to work with you fellas here.
Well,
Hey, this is just great.
it's a good thing we have help like yours.
Yeah.
got that one,
Hi,
Lady Evelyn?
Corny.
Hello there.
Hi, Corny.
Hi, Corny.
Why, you're coming beautifully.
Oh, yeah, it's
Oh,
moving along.
thanks. How's everything going?
Oh, the wiring is coming so well. I've got most all the wires down in there.
I have something for you, Corny.
What is it?
Hey, wait till you see this, Corny.
Oh, are they beautiful?
Curtains.
Why, they're Dockapokes, aren't they?
Well, polka dots.
Oh, I always called them Dockapokes. Yeah.
You know who made them?
Who did?
Pussycat Henrietta.
Oh, Pussycat Henrietta for the
Yes.
Dockapokes.
Dockapokes. Henrietta Pussycat.
And you
Yes,
know what I
and she's
did?
making some more.
Oh, wonderful. There's so many people have given me so many things.
You know what I did,
What'd
Corny?
you do?
What did you do?
Well, I put my beak, let me show him how.
Oh,
I did it.
yeah.
Here,
so-
look, watch this.
I
Wait.
put my beak right over like
There.
that, and
Wait.
I held real still.
You know, X, while you're there,
Yeah.
just stay there 1 second more. I've got one other.
You might as well
Oh,
get the
you're
other one.
wonderful
Might as well
at
get
that.
the other one.
You're just wonderful.
Here, Corny, here are the curtains. You
Thank
hold
you.
those.
Thank
All
you.
right.
You got it, Lady Evelyn?
Got it, X? How are you doing?
Okay.
Oh, gee. Oh, I'm trying to get this knot up. Okay. All
got
right.
it? Great.
Ready to go.
You're just
And I
great.
think, X, if you
Hang
just
on.
can hang on 1 second.
Oh, it's coming. It's
All right.
coming beautifully.
There. Oh, grand.
Good enough.
See what a help he was? Oh, yes.
There
yes.
we go.
Just a sec. Oh.
Oh, boy.
Come
How
here.
about that, Corny?
I'm going to give you a
X
feather
held the
rub.
crossbar.
Oh, he's just great.
Oh, yeah, how
Thank you,
feel?
thank you.
Okay.
Oh, just wonderful. I'm going to take the curtains down. And you know, everybody has sent me so many things. Oh, people all over the place.
Well, you deserved everything.
Well, everybody but the king, of course.
Well, of course, you know, Uncle Friday is kind of busy with
Oh, sure.
matters.
Kindly come to the castle at this moment.
What is
Sounds like
that
they're calling
for?
for me.
Oh,
Yeah. Listen, I hope I won't be too long. Will you just
Yeah,
hold
you-
this for me?
sure I
You can
will.
just keep
He
going.
probably has something else for you to
Yeah.
do. He's
Well, I'll be
so
right back,
busy.
Corny.
Oh,
yeah.
I know.
Well, that's all right. So we'll keep up the good work.
Well, look at this. I think I'll just take this over so everybody can see it right away. Oh, I wonder what this is. Hey, everybody. Hey, look at this. Well, I don't know what it is, but there's a note that comes with it. Can you hold that, Lady Evelyn?
Yes, it says,
Well, it's a big box.
for Cornflake S.
For
Specially,
me.
with regards for the top of your new factory, Friday the 13th.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Oh.
He wasn't too busy
Isn't
after all.
that
Let's
grand
see
of
what
him?
this
I'm
is.
so happy.
Wait a minute. Oh,
Why,
Oh.
there it is.
well, it looks
Oh.
just like King Friday.
You know, I think, I
That's
think
it.
goes
What
in
in the
here.
world is that thing?
Watch.
Is it a wind go round?
Yes, it is, X.
Well, it's a weather vane.
You
Oh,
can
it tells what direction the wind is blowing.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh, I just love it, don't you? It's just like the king.
Yeah.
Well, are you going to put it up?
Well, he said to put it right on top of the new factory, didn't
Of course,
he?
that's not finished yet. Why don't I put it down here for the moment?
Yeah, that'd be good, right to the side.
Then you like it?
Oh, I always wanted to know which way the wind was blowing.
Oh, isn't that nice?
It's really kind of a nice thought, don't you?
Oh, it surely is. It's
Oh,
sort of
yeah.
like having royal approval, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Yes. Oh, it's a big day and a good day for building, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Good day for working, too. How about that?
Well, what do you say we all get back to work, okay?
Great, sure.
All right.
We've
been working on the factory all the livelong day.
Work. We are working on the factory just to pass the time away. That's right. Can't you see the factory growing?
Yeah.
Growing to the sky.
Right.
We'll see the factory
Finished by and by.
Oh, factory, won't you grow? Factory, won't
Factory, won't you grow? We'll make it grow.
Factory, won't you grow? Here
We'll
you are.
make it
Factory,
grow.
won't you grow, grow, grow?
Pretty good, pretty good. Right on there.
Factory, won't you grow? Factory, won't you grow? Factory, won't you grow, grow, grow? Well, it will grow because there are people there who are going to make it grow. Yeah, just like we built this log cabin. I built it so I can take it down. Right, that's what you do. If you build something, you're the one who's able to take it down. With a roof. That's part of the fun of building with blocks. And there was Henrietta Pussycat giving him some curtains. Polka dot curtains at that. For his new factory. And King Friday sending a weather vane with his face on the top of it. Just like the king, and Handyman Negri helping to build. All of them helping to build because they really care about Corny. Yeah, they have something very special in their hearts about Corny. When your heart has butterflies inside it, then your heart is full of love. When your heart feels just like overflowing, then your heart is full of love. Love is fragile as your tears. Love is stronger than your fears. When your heart beats for a special someone, then your heart is full of love. When your heart has room for everybody, then your heart is full of love. I guess they have love for Corny. That's why they want to help him. Don't our weeks go quickly? Boy, I bet they'll be doing a lot in the neighborhood of make-believe over the weekend. Working a lot on the factory. You'll be doing a lot, too, on the weekend. And I'll see you after the weekend, but I'll be thinking about you tomorrow. Tomorrow. We'll start the day tomorrow with a song. Or two, one, two. Tomorrow, tomorrow. We'll start the day tomorrow with a smile for you. Right. Till then, I hope you're feeling happy. Till then, I hope your day is snappy. Tomorrow, tomorrow, it soon will be tomorrow and be our day. We will say a very happy tomorrow to you. Sure do like you. See you next week. Bye-bye.
Production funds for this series were provided by a grant from the Sears Roebuck Foundation and by a children's program fund established by NET affiliated stations.
This is NET, the National Educational Television Network.